Dude, the
There's so much stolen
Afghanistan
valor.
war popped off like yesterday. Did you hear about it?
Who's fighting?
Russia.
Well, Afghanistan's got to be one of the parties.
Oh, okay, I fouled that up. The Ukrainian war is the one that popped off.
Ah.
Russia launched about as many munitions as we did against Iran yesterday. Now, it's not a good comparison because we're launching like cruise missiles and they're launching drones, but it was, I think, close to 2,000 in one day.
Damn.
And they did a lot of damage. And I don't know what to make of that. They're like, there's 44 deaths. I'm like, that doesn't seem like a really big number, but Ukraine is maybe incentivized to come up with a low one. I don't know.
Sure. There's no way to know. That seems to be its own little like mini World War I over there, where it's like you'll hear a story about a huge victory for one side or the other, and it'll be like they gained 47 yards.
Yeah, it's really tough with that war, and I followed it more at the start, and then as it went on, obviously, you follow it less. But it's so tough to get like actually good information of what's really happening, and then everyone has a political agenda with what they're trying to tell you the thing is. It's like some people want it to be something that makes the U.S. look bad, or makes Trump look good, or makes like Russia look bad, or makes Ukraine look bad, or what. And so you're trying to like, I just want like the facts, like what happened, and it's surprisingly hard to get to the bottom of what's really happening, because that war, I heard some people like, oh yeah, Russia's got this, or of course they're gonna win. Some people are like, oh, Ukraine's never gonna lose this, like they're beating them right now, they're beating them back, and I'm like, seems kind of like a stalemate. I mean, I don't know, I don't know enough, but that's
what it seems like. Yeah. It seems like there'd be stories about like if one side was just routing the other, and
or it would be
most of the stories I'm seeing now are about the autonomous weapon systems, like not just the drones and in particular fiber optic drones, but the land vehicles. The Ukrainians have invented literally like 3 or 4 different kinds of land vehicles that are armed with machine guns and stuff, and they're just remote controlling a little mini tank out there that's got a 50 cal machine gun on it and an optic on it, like a modern like video feed, and they're just putting the crosshair on bad guys and going bup 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 bup, and if the thing blows up, like, it doesn't cost much. Like, it doesn't cost nearly what our shit costs.
That's Ukraine put out a report. Again, truth, who knows? But they said it costs them about $832 per Russian death. That's what it costs to kill a Russian soldier, which is incredibly cheap.
Yeah, because they're killing over 1,000 of them a week. Compared to our little war with Iran that cost $25 billion already, or something like that.
At least, right? That's
too much.
Yeah, it's sad.
You want Iran to have a nuclear weapon, Taylor? I talked to my friend Shlomo last night. He spelled it all out for me. All right.
He gave you the deets.
Yeah, we're all good here. I thought we were on the wrong side of history for a moment, but he set me straight.
I love how there is always like Trump's tweet from 2010 or whatever it is, where it's like, any president who invades the Middle East should be impeached immediately.
Yeah, there's always like a tweet for every situation.
And then it's like running the campaign, like, we need no new wars that are wasted, and then it's like, oh, but these guys, I don't know.
Miriam Adelson just gave me $100 million. This is kind of her big thing. maybe we strike that from the record and do it anyway. Fucking ridiculous.
Grocery prices jumped more this month than they have any other month, like 4% or something like that was the inflation this month. And then I know tomatoes went up like way up, and then beef went up like 15% or something. Okay. And we still haven't felt the ramifications of that fertilizer thing that I keep talking about. That's next year. That's next year.
That's not this year.
What's the fertilizer thing you keep
like a quarter of the world's fertilizer comes from the Gulf, like
through that strait.
And just this delay and the increased cost from it, that'll be felt next year's crop. But then you've also got to consider, with the price of diesel up around $5, $6, $7 in some places, every bit of produce and really everything we eat is brought in by a diesel truck, and they're passing all that right on to the consumer.
Farmed by a diesel tractor.
So how do we trade this? How are we making money?
How are we making? What are we doing? Are we buying diesel?
I planted some tomatoes.
Are we buying diesel past? Not futures.
Am I shorting Whole Foods or what?
I mean, people got to eat. They're still. I would look into like hot dog companies and Hamburger Helper, places like that, to put my money, because that's where people are going to be spending more next year, rather than fresh produce and lean beef. They're going to be eating Hamburger Helper and Rice-A-Roni and whoever makes that shit.
Right?
Did like their CEO said, it's for poors.
Yeah, our soup is for poors. Like, that's all of us next year.
That's so funny to be like the head of the company and be like, this shit sucks. I'm not going to eat this.
Dude,
have you seen how little chicken we put in each one of these? It's like 3 cubes. It's bananas.
It's great chicken too.
Like an ad and LeBron's driving it, and you're like, yeah. I don't think LeBron's driving IKEA. I'm just guessing. Could be wrong.
I do believe that Matthew McConaughey would drive a Lincoln, though.
I do. I was about to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see Matthew McConaughey in a Lincoln. And it's just different in a Lincoln. What can I say? And he's just riding around like nighttime, like twilight hour with the street lamps. I'm like, God, I kind of want a Lincoln now.
That's a good ad.
That guy's cool as hell. I guess he likes the Texas Longhorns a lot, the football team. And so he apparently, like, I saw pictures of him where like they'll be playing middle of the game and he's like wearing a big orange jacket and just walking around talking to the players. And then like a journalist will be like, just to be clear, no one said Mr. McConaughey could talk to the team, approach them, be here at this time. He's just decided that he's like, hey, how are you guys doing?
Which team does he go to? Which did you say?
Texas Longhorns.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
they're orange. He was partnered with this total fraud army dude who eventually got kicked off the show for stolen valor, and they replaced him with like a comparable one. And I think he also got kicked off the show for stolen valor. Both of the army dudes, both of the army dudes they tried to pair him with were fakes.
They found 2 fake army men.
Yeah,
we had fake army men on my little reality show. Like we had that show where the gamers were. So we had special forces guys and gamers, and we did like a week of the special forces guys coaching the gamers on shooting, and then the gamers would shoot in challenges, and then they did the opposite. The gamers coached the special forces guys on like Call of Duty and Halo, and they have to go play video games against each other. And I did the shooting part, and we were like, hey, you know that guy wasn't a ranger. We Googled it, and the producers of the show are like, oh, it's a little too late now, but fuck. We didn't, we thought for sure. I mean, look at him. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's shaped like a square. But apparently, no, he was not a Army Ranger sniper. We just looked it up.
Yeah. Pick a different branch. Be like, you're never going to find my records. Too elite, too secret.
SAS.
Yeah.
I can tell you, but I'd have to kill you type stuff.
Like Delta Force? I was on Echo Force. You haven't even heard of it.
I was on the Omega Force. Some people call it, quote, made up. Not me.
We like that. We like it that way. We're just a figment of my imagination.